bullshit.
Million a week. I bought her iced off a leech. Ice. Yo, playing for keeps. Suck up the gang, she elite.
All right, what is going on? We're back with a brand new episode of the Basement Podcast. We're back, episode number 32. We haven't had a Basement Podcast in like a year and like 3 months. We're back. We got a returning guest, Will Vanderbilt.
Returning guest, myself.
We got Jack Soteropoulos on as well.
How's it going, guys?
All right, and we're back.
We had a little bit of microphone issues, but, you know, we're
back,
making it work.
It's been over a year. It's been over a year, so we had some technical difficulties, but we're back. Real quick, before we get into it, so recently all three of us went on a trip to Miami, the most expensive weekend of my life, and I'm probably all of our lives.
Yes.
But it was a lot of fun as well. But before we get into that, I want to go over quick what we've been doing. So, you want me to start? Or you want
Yeah,
to start?
you start.
All right. So, I mean, last time I did a podcast, so since then, I went to UMass Amherst. I just wrapped up my first semester there. That was super fun. Super lucky to have a bunch of people out there that I knew. Also to met a lot of people that are cool as well. But I actually came home a lot as well during the semester. But it was an overall good experience. A lot of good professors, a lot of good food out there. Always a party to go to. But yeah, it was a fun time, and I'm excited to go back in the spring.
All right, myself. I just got a job at the Garage, New Airport.
Oh yeah.
Good bartender there. I'm also taking a real estate course, so I'm doing myself.
Nice.
And I am at Salem State. I'm just business major, pretty basic.
Oh yeah. All right, so let's get into it real quick. I already went over this with Shaw. So we actually ran this through one time before, and like I said, we haven't run a podcast in a while, so it actually fucked up, and the audio got messed up. So we're gonna run this back again.
We recorded a whole entire podcast before this, and it echoed because the camera audio is on. Didn't work out.
Of course. All right, but now we're back. And one thing I talked about with Jack last night that I want to say about on this podcast, we're not going to go through all the little nitty-gritty details, but this whole Miami trip could honestly be a movie in itself. Get into it. Will was the one who had the idea. Will randomly out of nowhere just came up with the idea, just so go.
I texted the boys, and I was like, we should go to Miami. Like, over, whatever. What is it, a break? Or was it just like...
Just Veterans Day weekend.
Yeah, so I was just like, boys need to do something fun. Let's go to Miami. Much needed.
All right, so no, whatever. All right, so we're supposed to be a bunch of us. So it was actually, so Jack wasn't even originally supposed to go. It was actually supposed to be me, Will, Ty, Gilly, and Cheeks.
Yeah.
And of course, last second, Cheeks didn't come. Gilly was like, dude, and then Ty out of nowhere was just, he's like,
an illness. He got an illness.
Dude, it sucked because Ty's energy, man, Ty's energy plus Miami plus us three would have been through the fucking roof. So he got sick, but before he got sick, I actually was just like, yo, Jack. So Jack was like, whatever, he had his situation going on, and it was like, dude, fuck this, just screw all this. We're going to Miami. So it was us four supposed to go to Miami. It was us three plus Ty, and then Ty got sick last second, whatever. We meet them at the airport, and we instantly start boozing. So this is a Thursday. It's Veterans Day.
This is the Thursday.
And we start boozing, and it's not even what is it, 10 a.m.?
10 a.m. We got some nips to the security. So we saw them in the airport. All right, let's start boozing. They had a connecting flight. I had a direct or whatever. So flight there, blah blah blah. I get there, immediately go to the booze store, pick up a couple racks, bring it in the Fontainebleau. And the thing is, everybody's giving me dirty looks for bringing in booze to the thing because you're not allowed to bring in outside drinks. Good to know. So I'm walking through, I'm subtly doing it, I'm blah, blah, blah. And then some people are in the hallway, they're like, what's your room number? I want to go there later. It's buddy, shut up. You're in a business meeting, you're 40 years old. So anyways, 2 hours later, I'm just on the beach by myself. 2 hours later, they show up. And then...
Well, because we missed the flight.
They missed the flight. So they were supposed to be there at what time?
Well, no, afternoon, 5.
They were supposed to be there at 5. I got there at I want to say 4-ish.
Yeah.
I checked in the hotel and whatnot, and then all of a sudden they missed the flight, and I'm like, tits. Like,
We got there
where are
way
they?
later.
Yeah, so they got there at like 8.
Yeah, we got there mad later. But the first night we were like, I mean, we obviously got there. You were already,
I was already pretty mocked.
Yeah, you were pretty fucked up. But we got there. We were trying to like, I don't know, man. The whole vacation. So obviously, the number one club in Miami is Live. Live is the number one club in Miami, and it was inside of the hotel.
11 and Live.
11 and Live, okay.
But
Live especially is the number one
Yeah,
nightclub.
yes.
The strip club is obviously 11. Like,
well, 11
is a
and
strip club and
they're
a
both
nightclub.
whatever. They're equals.
Exactly. Okay, but Liv was inside of our hotel, so we were like trying to like get in there for the night, and we went down and like we like Thursday night, like hopefully there's not that as big as a line. Like this is me speaking. Like they were all like probably they were both. I think they were both like there's gonna be a line, and we went down there. Of course, it was a fucking massive line, like huge line. So we decided to go to this place called the fucking Treehouse, and like the Treehouse. It's
This
just
is first night, by the way, so we don't really exactly know what we're doing. We're just like, we want to go out. We don't want to go to Live because we have tickets tomorrow, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. You know?
Yeah, but dude, so we go to the Treehouse, and it's like, I mean, it's just an absolute bust. Like, it's just a
There
bust.
was, all right, so to
Huge bust.
to put Treehouse into perspective, there's 2 people there.
No,
who
more than 2
worked-
people.
no,
More than 2
no.
people.
There's 2 people there who worked there, who were the dancers, who were paid to be there, and then there was 2 like Latino men who were just dancing with the dancers. We walk in, we're just like, whoa. We're like laughing. We're like, what is this?
What is happening, dude?
So it was just like a little bit weird. So like, all right, it's only 11:30. Like, we'll let some people roll in. Nobody rolled in. It was like 12.
You guys were saying that, dude. At this point already, I walked in there. We ordered a drink, $17 a drink, by the way. We ordered a drink, and it's like, all right, I ordered an Uber right after I ordered a drink, like right
Yeah.
after. And you guys were like, yo, wait it out, wait. No.
No.
Like,
so,
we ordered
so this
the Uber
place
right
was
away.
probably the worst thing I've ever.
Nice inside.
Dude, it's so misleading because we looked it up on Google and like we looked it up everywhere, and it was like, whoa, like this place looks like kind of
Yeah.
fun.
So
Like,
we go to this tree
step
house.
down from Live.
No
but-
one there.
Yeah, no, absolutely no one there. But whatever. Then we take the Uber, and the fuck.
Oh, we're like, let's Chucky. he's like, let's go to Tootsie's.
Tootsie's.
He's like, let's go to Tootsie's. It looks so cool. Like, let's go to
Tootsie's.
Tootsie's. We go to Tootsie's, and we're all in line. Saat's 21, so he's chilling. The guy looks at the IDs. Look at the IDs. Chucky has Aiden.
no, what up?
He has Aiden McAdams' fake ID from back in like high school, early
probably
college.
like 4
days,
years
whatever
ago,
it is.
three or 4 years ago, probably.
So we go in line. This like massive dude. He's just like, all right, he good. He's just like looking at mine. He's looking at Jack's. He's like, let me see your phone real quick to me. And I'm just like, all right. So I'm just like, what is he gonna look at? So he's to go in your settings. I'm like, look in the settings. He takes my phone out of my hand and he's just like, yeah, 2001. That's what I thought. You're not good. And I'm just like, fuck. He's like, what did he say? He's like, I took the ID that looked the realest. He's like, yours is shit, bro. Or like something like that.
He looked at mine. Wait, he's like, yeah, bro. The one that gave it away was yours. Like yours looks shit. He's like pointing at me.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, because
So we're
it's
like,
not
fuck.
even me.
So he takes my ID for some reason, gives yours back because he didn't do the weird check that he did on mine. And we're just like, fuck, dude, like we're shit out of luck.
We're stuck
I didn't
at
bring
fucking
my backup
Tootsie's.
ID. We're stuck at Tootsie's in Fort Lauderdale. So
The reason why Tootsie's was so good though is because it's the number one strip club in Fort Lauderdale, and they have food. They have
Yeah,
really good
yeah,
food.
yeah.
That was a big game changer.
So anyways, we're just in the parking lot at this point. We're like, fuck, like this is kind of a bust, boys. So I go up to the dude and I'm just like, Chucky, give me like $50. Let's see what happens. I'm just like, yo, here's a 50. Can I get my ID back? The guy's like, oh, 100%. We're like, dude, that guy would have taken like $5.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He was just trying to get any money he could out of it. Yeah. No, but so the guy was like, I mean, the whole moral of this vacation, like we already said it, that it was the most expensive vacation ever. We just paid $50 to get a fake ID back.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even know what happened after. So we tried to go to another
no,
club.
Yeah,
Oh.
you do. Yeah, you do.
Is this the back
So,
alley?
Yep.
Oh,
So what
shit.
happens is we're like, all right, we got. So at this point, it's nearing like 2 a.m. So it's like at some point we gotta get back to the hotel because we got another day ahead of us. So we're like, all right, let's walk over to that club, see what's happening. We walk over, place is closed. We're like, fuck. So we go to the next place. No. We get an Uber to the next place. I'm sorry.
This is the Italian club.
Yep. So we're like, all right, this place looks cool. Like, we'll probably get in. We get there. The Uber's like, oh, yeah, this place is lit, guys. He drops us
That
in
was
the
the
back
fucked up
alley.
part.
Yeah.
Is that he's like, yo, this place is like the shit.
He's hyping it up.
He was hyping it up.
He
He was all about this club.
like, all right, like, yeah.
So we get to this back alley, and there's no club to be seen.
At all. We're like, oh, he's like, yeah, it's on the
We're in
other
a
side. It's
sketchy
on the other
back alley
side.
in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
By ourselves.
He just
There's
drops us.
signs everywhere. It says canines, beware.
Dude, he just drops us off. He's like, he's like, yo, you guys mind if I drop you off here? We're like, can you just like pull up like towards the club? Because there was a sign that looked like it was a club
Yes.
sign.
Because it was a club at one point.
Yeah.
Apparently. It was a club, and it was just under renovations.
Something. I don't know what it was.
So it was no longer a club, and we had no idea. So we're just in this weird back alley in the middle of Fort Lauderdale, sus as fuck, and there's canine signs, and we're just like, all right, the club's on the other side. It has to be. Like, why would Google say this? So we go over the fence. We go, like, we're walking. It's just construction. There's nothing. There's nothing to be found.
It was like honestly like a car place. It was like a car dealership.
A car dealership.
But it said canine unit, like on guard, like beware or some shit. It was like I was like,
It was
fuck.
very
Like,
scary. It was
we had a
very
noise,
scary
we were
experience.
running, dude.
Yeah. So, anywho, we go, like, we're just like, all right, let's just go back to the hotel, like, whatever. We see this car pass by us, like, comes right by us.
Yeah.
Sus car. Weird people just staring us down. We're like, all right, this is a little bit scary.
Because the
guys."
weird thing was, bro, the weirdest part is that it's just a back alley, and it was
Yeah.
going nowhere, right? So it's literally like, why are these people driving down here?
Yes,
Because
exactly.
we didn't even know it was like in existence.
Yeah,
Like they just drove down there slow.
very
It wasn't
slow.
like they were just like, cruising by. They were like driving by us slow. And I know you and I talked to him about it, Zach, about it.
Me and him were shitting our pants.
We were like,
yo,
holy
we're gonna
fuck,
get killed. We're gonna
there's a
get-
canine
I
unit
remember-
looking for
I remember
us.
specifically, Jack goes over to me. He's like, dude, like, the thing is, like, in here, like, there's deaths, and, like, you don't know about them.
Yes, exactly. No, I'm not even joking. Like that back alley, there's deaths that happen that you just like you don't figure out about. You just like we just end up on the missing persons report, and like that's what it is.
Yeah.
You just assume we're dead. And you have no idea what happened.
Exactly. No, it was very scary. So the guy just, thank God that they just drove right by us again. We're like, whew, we're alive.
Yeah.
So when we get another Uber back, we're like, tonight was about, at this point, it's 2:30 a.m.
Yeah.
We're like, this was a bust. First night out.
It sucked. It sucked.
So
Yeah.
we're finally on the way back to the hotel. We're like sleeping in the car ride back in the Uber. We're like literally knocked.
Sal was the only one out, like awake,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, so I was the only one awake. Me and you were literally just. So we get back to the hotel finally, and guess who we run into?
John, our savior,
Yep.
our guardian
Our saving
angel,
grace of
Yeah.
the whole entire vacation.
a gift from God. So basically, we pull up to the hotel, the Fountain Blue, like the nicest hotel in Miami. Obviously, it has live inside it, like I mentioned before. We pull up there, and obviously
we're
there's.
walking down. We're a little bit banged up. We're just like, oh,
We're
let's
not
just
even
go to
banged-
bed.
well, dude, like,
No,
we
were just like tired.
We're
just,
tired
like,
at this point.
beat.
We're sober
like-
at this point. Like
yeah,
we're like fucking
yeah,
like
we're-
this was like literally like
Yes,
we
2:30
envisioned
a.m.
the coolest shit ever. Like coming to Miami, we're like,
And
yo,
we're
we're
just
just gonna
like,
ball
this
out. And we're gonna have a great
sucks.
time, whatever. And
We
came
run
out.
into this massive black guy. Right?
6'4", shoulders wider than both
two
of us.
fucking like 50, 60.
Yeah.
Dude was big, right? He's a big,
Huge.
like, scary motherfucker. Probably like, I don't know, probably like in his 30s, right? Like,
Easily.
He
Yeah,
looked like he
yeah,
had been
yeah,
through
yeah.
some shit.
Yeah, he's definitely been
So,
around. 100%.
We run into him. He's just like, you boys want to get into live? We're
Yeah.
like, Chucky immediately was like, yes.
Mhm.
And me and Sod are like, no. Like, let's go back to the hotel. Like, we're like tired and stuff.
No, basically, I get it because right, like we had tried for like 4 hours to like have a good time, and like honestly, we just
Yes.
thrown in the towel at that point. But I was like, yes, like how much do you fucking like? How
He's
much
like
do you want to get us
75
into
apiece.
the
75
most
apiece.
the most exclusive club in Miami? How much do you want to get us in. He's like, yo,
The
he's
main
like
reason
75
why
a
we said
piece.
no too is because it's like it's 2:30. Like, what really could
don't
be
even
going
have a
on
buzz
there?
on.
Yeah, we're like, all right, this like let's just go back. So Jack convinces us to go. John brings us right to the back door.
Mm-hmm.
He brings us around. It's a little bit scary. We're all like, "Do we book it?
I
Like,
know
this guy's gonna
like,
mug
alright,
us."
We're getting ready, like, we gonna get jumped or some shit, like, because for real, like, no joke, like, I don't think you guys understand what a fucking back door is. A lot of people have
back
never seen a
door
back door. Like, we were legit,
It's
like,
scary.
brought down. It was dead silent. We're inside this fucking area.
No cameras. by
No
the way.
cameras. And it's just a 6'4", 250 black dude,
Like drug dealer, like everything.
Yeah,
like
like,
he
it-
was a scary dude.
at first. And now obviously he
Yeah,
grew on
he's
us.
our guy.
We grew on him, and he grew on us as we went on. But like whatever, he gets us in.
Yeah.
And we walk in. It's like Shakira's right there, and it's just another Brazilian
You're
performer.
skipping some parts. So we walk in. We're still looking around. We're like, all right, this is a little bit scary.
Yeah.
So he daps up his boy. He's like, yo, I got 3 right here. The
Yeah.
guy's just like, opens the door. We walk right in. And there's just the dancers who are on their shifts, like just coming off their shifts. They're just walking in like
They're like walking by us.
underwear or whatnot,
Yeah,
like
they're-
lingerie, whatever
just
they
like,
wear
whoa.
in the clubs. And we're just looking around. We're like, oh my god,
They're like, holy shit.
like this is it, boys. So we finally like get to the door club. He opens it right up for us, and there's a guy bouncer at the door. He's like, yo, I got another 3. He's just like, yeah, you good. We walk right out. We're kind of walking around. We're just following Jean because we don't really know what's going
What
on
is
here.
happening? Yeah.
And we're just like, wow, like Shakira's performing.
With this other
And-
Brazilian chick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was Shakira and someone else.
Yeah.
It was really crazy though because like even to see Shakira live is pretty cool,
Yeah.
especially super unexpected.
Yes.
You're
yes.
just like
Yeah.
Shakira.
Yeah.
Like, what?
It's just like wow, we're
Wow,
like right
like,
here.
that is-
like
that
she's
is
like
crazy.
no joke, like she's like literally like right over there. Like we can just like run
the
over
thing
her
about
and
Live
just
is it's
hug her,
pretty
like,
small.
yeah.
So it's like a very exclusive type of
very
thing.
very exclusive.
So when you're in, like you are like there. Like,
Most
you
people
get
that
to
buy tickets
see-
don't even get in. Like you can buy
Yeah.
pre-sale tickets and you
That
won't
goes
get in.
up
I
to our
promise
Friday
you.
experience.
Yes, exactly.
But to finish our
Thursday night.
Thursday night, so we walk in. We're finally in. We're like, holy fuck! Like this
What
place
a-
is really fucking
Yeah.
cool.
The first thing we do though is we get shots.
No, the first thing we did was follow John for a little bit, and
As
we got like an
cat,
outlook
bro.
of the club. And we're
All right,
like,
you're right. You're
"Whoa,
kind of right.
this
You're
is
kind of right. I
cool."
know what you're saying.
So
but then we
immediately after that,
Yeah.
we go right to the bar. We're like,
Yes,
we need to
exactly.
get fucked up a little bit.
yeah.
So we get
6
green tea shots.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, all right, this is on me, guys. $160 bucks.
Yeah.
$160 for the green tea shots. And I'm
man.
just like, gee. Alright, like this is gonna be like expensive, but it's alright. So we take the shots and then we just start like having a good time, blah blah blah, go back for another round. So the bill is tallying up at this point. Like we're
it's- yeah.
spending money.
Well, because we
okay?
paid $75 a piece to get in. We paid $50 to get Will's
Yup.
fake ID back. We paid money to get into the fucking the treehouse.
Yeah,
we paid money to get into the fucking treehouse.
$25, $30 to get for the cover for the
A
treehouse,
piece.
and there's no one there.
Yes.
It was like how do you-
17 to drink. Like, dude, we're down easily a rack the first night.
Yes.
Not even close.
Down
we're down
$1,000
yes.
total the first night. 100%.
That's not even including the hotel fee.
No,
either.
the hotel fee was $700. I mean,
Uh.
like we paid like the money was something else, but the experiences also like
Outweigh
we'll never
it.
forget.
They outweigh it 100%. I think they outweigh it.
100%. They.
All right, we'll get back to it though, like real quick.
Yeah.
Like, so we're in the club and right ever, and then John comes up to us and he's like, "Hey, whoa, Future's over there."
And we just look
Whoa.
over, and it's Future
With a bucket hat
Offset,
on.
Gunna, and 42 Doug.
And they're just
we
like-
look over, and we're just like, holy.
We're on the staircase, like right above.
Like we're all speechless. We're just staring at them. We're like,
little bit.
holy shit.
Like they're a little bit. They're like probably on the other side of Will, but like
Yeah.
we're like honestly like right here, like on the.
And we're just
staircase,
looking
like,
right
looking
over
down,
them.
like looking down.
And
right
we're
at them.
just like, oh my god.
And
like
they're just in
that's
there.
yeah. The thing is with those guys is like any famous dude, the weirdest thing is they just stand there and they go like this. They're like,
Yep, they just chill out.
they don't like do anything. They just bob their head and they just kind of chill. It's
Yeah.
the weirdest thing. When we're just staring at them, we're like, holy shit, like that's them.
Yeah, you're definitely in awe.
Yeah.
But like the thing too, I'm gonna wrap up this night real quick, right? So the next thing is like you guys are both like I'm like yo we should get a fucking picture with them. It's how
Yeah.
sick that we would have fucking like if we got a picture with.
But this
42
is like,
Doug,
let's say,
Gunna.
this is like 4 a.m. at this point. Like, we've been in the club, like, we've been partying a little bit. We're, like, having a good time.
Yeah.
Like, we went to the little, like, mosh pit that they had.
Yeah.
And, so we're about to leave. We go find John, and we had the idea. We're like, yo, these boys just left. Like, we should try and get a photo with them.
Yep.
So Norris is like, John, how much for a picture with like Future and an Offset, Gunna, like how much? And John's like $250. So
And in my opinion, I was like, when are we ever gonna see these people again? Like this close face to face. Future, Offset, Gunna, 42 Doug. Never.
yeah,
I mean, we might if we go back down to Miami and I text Sean, it's like, yo, can you get us into Live? Blah blah blah. We can see some pretty cool people face to face again. No bullshit though. First night we were there, they walked right by us.
Yeah.
Literally right by
No,
us. Like-
second
like-
night.
No.
Third night.
Third night they did that again,
was that
but
story.
but I was standing right there with John, and we were standing outside the gate in the VIP section where they just walked
Yeah,
out
'cause
right in front of us.
John, the biggest thing with John is he was such a cool dude that he let us in the VIP section every time he let us into the
Yep.
club. And the same thing, the craziest thing was the amount that we paid him was the amount that the ticket was to get into the club.
Exactly, dude. I mean,
Which, you know, if you're like an attractive woman, it's not exactly the craziest thing to get into a club for free.
yeah, like Shannon just gets in for free.
But if you're like a dude, it's like 3 dudes going into the club. Like, what do you have to offer? No money, no whatever. Like, you guys are like, we're all 20 years old.
Yeah.
You don't have anything to offer.
I
But
like this though.
John loved us.
I don't know
for
why.
whatever
For some reason, I mean, like maybe we're just good guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking Boston
so
guys.
John fucked with us, and he would literally just make us pay the cover, but to him, and he'd just let us in the back door. It was like,
It was insane. It was
It was
honestly, I mean,
awesome.
it was the reason why our vacation was so great. But whatever, we don't actually end up getting a picture with them. But this is the reason why we built trust with John. I gave him $250 cash, and he gave me all of it back. And he's like, "Yo, bro, like I'm sorry, like we can get the picture, whatever." And he's like,
'cause
"Yo,
we're
but
watching them
Gucci's
get into their Bentley coupe,
their
right?
Bentley coupe, like Future's white Bentley coupe."
Yeah. So they're all getting into it. John's like, "Yo, boys, like I'm sorry, we can't get you the picture this time." He gives Jack the money back, and we're like, "Oh, this guy's not a sleazeball. Like he's
because
not all
he-
about the money." Because a lot of people in Miami, like you give them money, they just take it.
He's
Doesn't
6'4",
matter.
250, like he said.
John was an intimidating
he
guy.
could have just like
He could have fucking. Like,
we walked
John-
outside of the club.
John
he
could have
couldn't
killed
let us
all
back
of
in.
us too. Like
He-
you can tell
yes.
John has probably.
Jeez, I don't know.
I don't want to say that.
I know.
But like John has done some fucked up shit. in his
He
life,
can do
you
whatever he
tell.
wants, 100%. But the thing is like, he gave us the money back. Not only did he give us the money back, he let us back into
He
Live.
gave
and
him
I was
his
like,
number too.
yeah.
That
and I
was the best thing.
I was
He's
just
like, hit me up tomorrow
that
night.
is just
He's
sad.
like, Gucci's on Saturday. Because the
Yeah.
thing was, these boys were like him and Sot were gonna leave the next day,
yeah, we were.
and I was like,
We'll get into
like
it.
I said.
No, we're cool.
Okay. So, like I said, like we planned this trip with Ty, Charlie, and Norris, and the thing was, like, they had like the flights on Sunday were fucking crazy expensive.
Mad expensive.
Like $700
Yep.
is the cheapest. There's a connecting. The cheapest possible flight was $700.
Not yeah,
on a
it was
Sunday.
yeah.
So they're like, we're gonna leave on Saturday, and I'm just gonna be there for 2 more days
By himself.
by myself. And I was just like, this is gonna fucking suck. So what happened was Jack was like, so he had a little bit of anxiety. He's
let's get it
stressing-
through. All right, so
He's
whatever.
stressing about his schoolwork.
Hold
right?
on,
No,
hold
I'm
on,
not
hold
gonna
on.
judge him for this, but he's stressing about his schoolwork, and he's just like, in the morning, like after this night, he's like, dude, like we gotta, like he's set on this flight, and me and Jack saw it the whole time are just convincing him for like a good hour straight to just get somebody to do his draft. He had a draft.
we text
paper.
Eric. We're like,
We
yo,
text
Eric.
We're like, Eric, do his draft for him. Like, Jack's like, I'll pay any amount
Fun
of money.
fact: I still haven't done the draft. Yeah, I still haven't done it. It's been like 3 weeks at least, bro. I honestly
So-
gotta do it. I'm sorry if my professors are watching this. I don't know if they can even access this, but I'm sorry. I'm getting my work done. We're having a little bit of fun, but
So we're like, Jack, just get somebody to do your draft for you, whatever it may be. Like, you have to stay. Like, I booked a hotel for Monday. Like,
yeah.
whatever it was, we were like, you have to stay. Gucci's performing the next night. Like, we got to do this.
But this was after Friday too, so no.
So we were all banged
Hold on,
up.
can
Like
we go
we're
through Friday?
fucked up.
So we wake up hungover as shit
No, this
Friday.
is- Oh yeah, we forgot about Friday. I'm
no,
sorry.
we gotta run
I
through Friday
skipped
real
right
quick
over
because we're already
Friday.
24 minutes in. We gotta make this go a little bit quicker. So Friday, whatever, we wake up. Friday, we're not
Friday
really.
we met Nova Scotia.
Friday we go down to the pool, and our instant thought. All right, so no, actually Friday we wake up and we get
We're
Dunkin'
like,
Donuts. We get
yep.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay. You're saying we
And
went
I get
straight
my-
to Dunkin'. So we're
I
like,
get
we
my-
need breakfast.
I get my club shirt.
That was our biggest
I'm
thing.
honestly looking pale as fuck right now.
No. Our biggest thing was like we need to get breakfast, right? So we're all just like, all right, breakfast food, like eggs, bacon,
Are
whatever.
you
it may
fucking
be.
idiots? I wake up at 10 a.m. because I know most breakfast ends at 11.
Yeah, but also to be fair, we got back at 6, 7 a.m. in the morning. So I'm like trying to get a little bit of beauty sleep, and for like fitness guru over here is trying to get up at 10, and it's like, all right, whatever, 4 hours of sleep, just chill, fine. He wakes us up. We're like, we need breakfast food, all right. Like the anxiety is
it's real.
it's
It is
ridiculous. It was fucking
real.
crazy. So
It's
we're
real.
like, we need breakfast food. We walk down the strip. No idea. Jewish strip of only Jewish food through
Yep.
this whole entire place.
It's the grossest Dunkin' Donuts ever.
So we go to this
Grossest
Dunkies.
ever.
It closes at 12. We get there right about that time. It's closing. So we walk in and we order the food. And right when we get the food, Saat's like, what the fuck is this? He opens it
Bacon,
up.
egg, and cheese, right?
Bacon, egg, and cheese on a croissant.
What is this bacon?
The bacon is bright red. Like, this Solo cup is the color of the
No
bacon.
joke. Like, no exaggeration. Like, you guys probably would be like,
Like,
yo, what
yo,
the?
yeah.
What was like exaggerating?
This was the color
No
of
bullshit.
the bacon. And
It was like
this
kosher
was
meat.
the color of the white of that was like the
It was like
fattening
kosher
in the
meat.
bacon. It was not real meat because Jewish
No.
people can't eat meat or something like that. So he's looking at it, he's like, what the fuck is this? This isn't Dunkies. Like,
This
what?
is not a Dunkies bacon, egg, and cheese.
So I
This
enter my
is-
sausage, egg, and cheese. And there's corn. It's a veggie patty. It is a disgusting. Like, it smells like shit. It is the worst thing I've ever tried in my life. And we're all just looking at our food. We're like, this is fucking gross.
Yeah, it was
Like,
honestly gross,
what
dude.
do we-
It was
like-
really bad.
This is. So we're just. Jack's like, I need a shirt.
I ate what I could, but no. So the whole
shirt
reason
he's
why we
wearing, by the way.
The whole reason why we went out for like this area was that we wanted to go to the shopping district, and the only reason why is because there was a Kith store,
And
here's
Jack didn't pack accordingly for like going out to clubs. Apparently, he was like, "I need to get a nice." Cool
all right, well, no,
shirt."
all right, well, like real quick to just tell the story. The night before we went out, we were at Saat's house, and it was just like all of us.
But
You weren't there, but it was just like four of us, and we just got banged up, and like I got home at like 5, and it was like, Jesus, like what am I gonna do? Like, so Amy came through clutch as always, and she helped out, but I forgot to pack like club clothes, so I had to get like a black shirt for like the club or something. And this is it. This is so nice. It's a $100 black T-shirt. It's the nicest T-shirt I've ever worn.
So after Dunkies, we went to Kith,
Yeah.
and we're all looking at through this place, and I'm just like, dude. Why would you ever buy a $100 T-shirt that looks like a normal
all right,
T-shirt?
we should skip over this part.
No, we shouldn't. Because
Yes,
I'm just
we
like,
should.
I'm getting bullshit about this, and Jack's just like,
Jeez.
dude, it's Kith, and I'm just like, it's a
It's
black
Kith?
T-shirt. You're
It's
like,
Sean
nobody can
Elliott.
tell the difference of it. Whatever.
It's so comfortable.
So he bought it.
But all right, so no, whatever. All right, so but all day Friday, all we did
Aside from everything.
was just Tito's and
So
orange
after we
juice.
get back from Kith, though, we go to the pool, and
Yeah.
we meet the Scottish boys in Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotian
We got
Scottish.
our own drinks before we go to the pool. We're like, we can't afford to just buy drinks at this place. It's $30 a drink.
It's
at
absurd.
the
No,
Fontaine.
you
So
can't
we're
even get
like,
drunk
fuck
off that
that.
budget. Like we don't have the
We
budget for
can't
that.
afford this, right? So we're like, all right, let's just buy a handle. Let's just buy a handle of Tito's, and just hang up. Let's just buy a handle of Tito's and make mixies all day in our own cups. Like, let's get cups that they like give you. Let's make our own drinks in them, so they don't know. So we're just like, all right, little cheapskate move, but at the same time, it's $30 a drink, so we're making our own drinks, blah blah blah. So we end up meeting these boys in the pool. And
Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia.
Elias
Shout out
Saba.
Elias.
Shout out Elias.
He's something else. And we meet these
Good
two
boy.
Scottish guys too. Jibba.
Jibba. That's his Instagram name,
Yeah,
Jibba.
and
I don't remember the other one.
He was funny though. He had like
They were.
some
I mean, they
fucked
were.
up teeth,
They
but
were
he was a good
both.
time.
They were
He was a good
both
time.
funny as fuck, bro.
So
funny.
So Jack is talking to Nova Scotia. So the reason we call him that is because he's from Nova Scotia, and then the two Scottish boys were next to him, and me and Sa are talking to the Scottish boys, and he's talking to Nova Scotia. They're having a little private convo. Me and Sa are talking to these guys, and we have no idea what they're saying. Like they're like the pool's
People
loud.
don't
and
even know
music's
like what an
loud.
actual Scottish accent is like.
They're like,
It's actually
oh
really
yeah.
people.
So they're telling us about this Vegas, like their time in Vegas. They're like, oh yeah, boys, they're gonna flamingo, like, shocking everywhere in the trees, and we're just, me and Star like, that's so
Just,
funny,
like,
and we
so-
don't know what they're saying. We're just like
banged up
laughing
in
when
the pool.
when he laughs. We're like, oh, that's so funny, whatever. These guys were hilarious though. Like the way that they presented things
Yes,
was the
100%.
funniest thing ever.
100%.
And Nova Scotia alone was the
Elias, man. Oh no, Elias is probably gonna watch this. No bullshit. Like he's on my Instagram. He's at all of our Instagrams.
Yeah.
Funny dude. He's funny as hell. I
Great
played
guy.
Warzone with him like 2 days after Miami.
Yeah,
Like after
he's
we got
like,
back.
Yo, you ladies hitting the war zone or something?
Is you driving tonight, boys, or what?
It was so funny.
But it's so funny, man. But like, no, the whole time near the pool, I mean, we were getting banged up all day.
Oh yeah.
But
So we ran into this guy. Yeah, you go on. Sorry.
okay, no, yeah, but no. So tonight, like our whole goal for Friday, I'm just saying we're at 30 minutes, so I want to like try to speed this up.
Yeah.
So Friday, our whole goal was like, all right, we're gonna go to Live tonight because we're gonna get to go to Live like
Yeah,
really
we
for the
bought
full
tickets
night.
for Friday specifically. We're
Exactly.
like, we bought the tickets. We have to go. Like, let's go.
Yeah, so we text John, and John's like, yo, like, shit, my bad. Like, I'm at
He's
a
like,
yacht
he's at a
party.
yacht
He's at a
party,
yacht
yeah.
party. And we're like, fuck. All right, so let's see if we can get in. So we go down there, and something like sleaze bag. Like, you can just look at him and be like, yo,
Yeah.
you're a fucking
So
sleaze
Jack
bag.
gives
How are
this
you?
guy $100 cash. He's like,
To
yo,
get us
three
in.
this is the first.
We have
security
pre-sale.
guy,
We have pre-sale
We have
tickets.
pre-sale tickets. There's
$50
fat
a
line there.
person.
So we cut the line. We're like $100. Like, let us cut the line. He's like, yeah, I got you. We walk right through.
And they know we're underage, by the way.
They know we're underage.
They said $100 because they know we're underage. So we're like, all right, you guys know we're underage. We're gonna give you $100. We have pre-sale tickets, so like you're gonna get us in, right? And that was basically like the kind of like underlying thing that we had.
The thing with Miami, if you've never been, is anybody will do anything.
There's
for
a
money.
lot of sleaze bags for money, bro.
Anybody
A
will do
lot of
anything for
sleaze
money.
bags.
You give
Be
a
careful
bouncer
out
a
there. Be
certain
careful.
amount of money, whatever
Yeah.
he wants, you give it to him. You will get in any club you
Be
want.
very careful.
Whatever their price is.
Is at this point we're down like $150 to like paying these bouncers like bullshit things
Yes.
for no reason.
So we give this guy $100 just to cut the line and let us ride through, because we have tickets too. And the thing is with the tickets, you can't cut the line, which is
Yeah.
the craziest thing. Even if you buy the tickets and you're 21 years old, you might not get in.
Exactly. That's the thing that was like wild about this whole vacation is
Yeah.
that John was the only reason like any of this was possible.
Yes,
Like really.
especially so. The thing is, if you're with like a bunch of pretty girls, you'll like most likely you will get into whatever club you want.
But Shannon wasn't there. I don't even know if Shannon's even gonna watch this.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
we
so
had
well,
no-
Shannon
we
was
had
like
no
our like
connection
hope to
there,
get
right?
in. Yeah,
Except for John.
yeah.
But the thing was like if you don't have pretty girls with you, like you won't get in unless you have a lot of money. So we pay this guy $100. We're just like, let us through. He's like, yeah, you good. So we walk right there. We think we're gonna get in. So me and Sot's IDs were good.
And then I get to give them mine, right? So keep in mind, it's not even me. It's Aiden McAdams, and it's a fake ID from like 3 years ago. And he's like, yo, I'll be right back. And Jack was just like, he just like whispered, he was like, yo, dude, like Norris, you gotta go now. Like we're not gonna get in. So we just all fucking speed walk through.
Yeah. So the guy's like, what's your zodiac sign, right?
No, this was Sunday night. No. So whatever. We go through Friday night. We get in there. We get past security. We're like, yo, holy fuck, we're in. But he still has my ID. He still has my ID. And I'm like,
let's get some
fuck.
drinks. So we go straight to the bar.
Fuck.
This guy.
We order our drinks, and he comes down,
we
and
didn't
it's.
order 'em.
Oh, we're about to order them, and he comes down. He's like, yo, I need to see all you three in the back.
And we're just like, fuck.
And I'm like, holy shit, we're about to
We
get
thought
beat up.
Coast
We're about to
was
get beat
clear,
up. We're about to
right?
get beat up, dude. We're gonna get shit rocked.
So what? So he just
takes
like,
us through the door
He
that John
looks
gets
at
through
my
the
ID.
first
He
night.
looks at your ID. He looks at Sot's ID, and he's just like, gives back mine and Sot's and his, and he's just like, y'all come with me, and we're just like, shit. So we all walk back. He takes us to the same doors that we got through the other night.
With
It was
John,
the back
yep.
doors.
Yep.
And there's all the security guys laughing at us.
Yeah,
and
yeah, like
whatnot.
all of John's boys. Too.
Yeah,
That's why I was
all John's
bugging.
boys.
I
He's
was like,
bugging out. He's like, dude, like we
fuck.
can't go in the back gate anymore. Like John's boys have seen us, and we're just like, fuck, like we're gonna get fucking our shit rocked right now.
Yeah.
So he has to just like leave, like get out of here. So we're like, well, let's go back to Treehouse Boys.
Fuck the shit. Oh god, we
got
actually
the
this is the
Uber.
day we got fucking rocked.
Yeah. So we get the Uber
man.
to Treehouse. No, sorry. We didn't want to go to Treehouse. We went to the 53. That's the name of it, right?
Yeah.
So there was like a club that looked really cool that was next to Treehouse. And we went there, not open. So we're like, all right, boys, let's try and get to the back way of Treehouse.
Yeah.
Because the other night we're like, there's a back way to get to Treehouse. So we go through the back, and
Oh, see, like the
Oh my
camera
God.
fucking died, man. Keep talking, bro. Keep talking.
it works.
Yeah,
Okay.
the voice.
So what happened is we go through the back, and we're all like sussing heavy, right? We're all like very like, all right, like let's be subtle about this. We're all walking there. Some lady walks out that works there, and she's like, I'm gonna call security on you guys. I think that's what she said. And we're just like, fuck. We just kind of keep walking. We ignore her. And then you went back, right?
Yeah, I was just chilling out watching you guys.
Yeah. So Saat's like, all right, I'm not taking this chance. So he's just like, I'll wait till you guys get in. And we walk in. Me and Chucky, we're still walking. And out of nowhere, the security boys just come out of the blue. And we just book it. I'm like, Chucky, security! And he's just like, ah. So we just book it, right? And you tell them.
I'm gonna finish this story, then I'm gonna go grab a webcam so we can actually watch this. So, my eyesight's really not that great. Anyone that knows me closely will know that my eyesight's actually terrible. So we're in the back alley, and Will's like, "Yo, fuck! I think I see like security coming."
We see them. They're very blatant.
And I'm
They're-
like,
they just
"No,
pull
you
out.
saying we see them? You see them? I can't. I literally can't see them." So they're like, "Yo, go!" And I just start running. I'm booking it, and Saat's just out there chilling on his phone at the gate, like just making
Just
sure like no
waiting
one's
that
coming
we're
behind
gonna
us.
get in to see if the coast is clear.
Yeah, so then we just go, and I see Will trip behind me, and I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, he should be good, like, whatever. Like, and I'm running. We go over, like, this little gimpy bridge, and I get on the other side, and I just hear this
I
noise.
fall down, and this guy, the security guy, he's a big.
They're big guys. I mean, they're security.
They're like-
They're security
they
in
look like
Miami.
linebackers in the NFL.
Yeah, they are
At least
security
one
in
of them
Miami,
was.
of course, yes.
So this guy's probably 6'5", muscular, huge dude. Fucking like not a tackle, but like I wish there was a camera. He bodied me right from behind.
But he was going down the bridge. That's
I'm
why it was
going
even
down the
worse.
bridge.
He was
So
like, get to the top of the bridge, and he got pushed like down the bridge.
After I fall on the brick,
It's a little gimpy bridge, by the way.
I lose my step. These guys catch right up to me. I'm still running. This guy was fast, so he bodies me when I'm going down the bridge, and I fucking eat shit. I had scrape marks all over me, burn marks, everything. And this guy's looking over me. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Whatever. And he's screaming in my face, like right over me.
Yeah.
And I'm on my back, like I'm about to get my shit beaten by this guy. Like,
Well, dude, that's why I was scared too, because I turned around and I was like, holy shit, if he starts swinging at Will, but I have to like
Yeah.
jump in and like,
These
we're
guys
probably
were
both gonna
huge.
get
Like,
fucking
we're all
rocked.
gonna get fucked up.
we're gonna get
if
rocked.
these
And
guys
Sal was
got
like
hands on us.
way behind us, just like, what the heck, what is happening? Like,
Like, if these-
watching you guys just sprint past me, telling me to dip, and I'm just sitting there.
I know, I ran by, I was like, so Saw, we gotta go. And you're like, what?
I'm on the ground on my back, and this guy, like one of the security guys, is a little bit like slow, so he wasn't there. One of them was fast as fucking huge, so he's the one that bodied me, and he's staring over me, just screaming in my face, like "fuck you!" Like, what are you doing? And then I just got up and started sprinting. Like it was like one of those experiences, like you're getting attacked by a lion in the like in Africa or something, and your adrenaline is just like bang, like you got to get out of there.
Yeah.
So I just fucking booked it, and this guy's like still following us. That was the craziest part.
Yeah,
These
we
two
ran.
security
We ran
guards
quick, dude.
were
We ran
still
out of
following
there.
us. So I just got so lucky by getting out of there because I would have got my shit stomped in, and I just catch up to Chucky, and we just start booking it,
Yeah.
and we probably ran for how long?
I mean, we ran for like a minute, and then we like chilled out, and
I
like
wouldn't
we
say a
called
minute,
SOT.
We ran for
a
while.
I mean, well, that's what I meant by a minute.
We probably
Like,
ran a half mile at least in like 2 minutes.
yeah, I mean, we had to take
We
like
were
2 minutes to
sprinting.
catch our breath.
We
dude.
catch
We
our
were,
breath. We start,
Like, dude,
and we look around the corner,
there's
and those
someone
guys
else.
are still chasing us. And we're like, holy shit, these guys are committed. So we have to book it again, and we're just like,
The funniest thing about this is like their club was so bad. I don't know why they were chasing us.
yeah,
It's like
it was their action of the night because there's no one in the club. The thing that we
Like,
forgot
no
to
one.
mention was we go to the front of Treehouse and we're like gonna get in, we're gonna pay the cover. The lady's like, it's not worth it. There's no one in there.
Yeah.
So
I
we're
forgot
like,
about that.
all right, let's go in the
She's
back
like, literally,
way,
don't even
see
come
what
in our
it's
club.
like."
It's so bad. It's like, don't even pay for it.
Yeah. So we're just like, all right, it's back ends, and then this whole entire shenanigans happens.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we finally get to this hotel, and SOT catches up with us. And that night we just went home. We found this guy who sold us like a gram of weed.
Explain that
He's
whole part.
like-
Bring out the webcam.
He's like, yo, $20 a gram, and I'm just like, no, 10. And the guy's like, yeah, $10. And we're just like, weird, $10. Yeah.
Gave us some booze.
Pretty much gave us the shittiest weed I've ever seen in my life. For $10 a gram, which was fine because we were a little bit desperate. We didn't know anybody down there, and we could just go to the pool. Everything's closed, by the way. So we go to the closed pool and we just smoke the J, and I'm sussing my dick off because no one's there, and I'm like, guys, the pool closes at 6. I'm like so high. I don't smoke a lot, and yeah, the workers were all just chilling around the pool, and I'm just like, guys, they're gonna see us, and they're just like, guys, they're like, dude, no one cares. Like, shut the fuck up. So I'm just like, so anyways, we just end up having like a very chill night by the pool, whatnot, and the funniest thing was though, all of the bar things were open, so we went through like each bar and just grabbed, so all the booze was locked up, but we grabbed like all these mixers, right? So for the rest of the trip, we didn't have to buy a single mixer because we had just grabbed all of the mixers from all these little cabanas in the hotel that we were in, and it was just it was funny. So on to Saturday. Chucky, you started off. I have to piss.
All right. First off, sorry for all the technical difficulties in this first episode back. But yeah, so Saturday we started off. We wake up. This is when we had the super bad anxiety, like, or at least me, at least. So I had a bunch of schoolwork. We're down a lot of money at this point. It's been like 2 nights, and like we didn't even really go out on Friday night, so that's like where it got scary. Like, we didn't even go out, and like we were already down like $2,500, like no bullshit. So Saturday, I don't even know what happened, dude. Like I kind of just like decided, like, all right, like fuck, like we're just gonna stay. Like, I guess we'll just like fucking stay. I guess. BS Gucci was performing
weekend.
Saturday night, and we were purely banking on the fact that John was gonna get us into Live. I mean, not to Live. Story.
Yeah.
He was gonna get into
We haven't
Story.
talked to him since the first night we met him.
That was the scariest part. Is that like we texted him. He's like, "Yo, I'm at a yacht club party, whatever," and we're like, "Shit, like hopefully he can still get us into Gucci," because he mentioned that the first night we were there. So we're Saturday night. Saturday we're just chilling all day. We're drinking by the pool. Valeria and her friends from Miami come down, and we're all just chilling there. We're just having a good time all day. We're getting banged up. That's the bottom line, is that we are getting like really banged up. We only have 2 meals a day while we're in Miami. We're staying up like 16 hours a day.
It's like 1 meal, essentially.
We're like, yeah, really just 1 meal, and we're drinking all day, every day. It was really bad. So we're like really buzzed Saturday, and I don't even remember, like, I think I texted John maybe like when we got back to the room, but like I don't know, man. Like I think I passed out that night, and you guys woke me up.
Oh yeah, you did pass out that night.
I passed out for a while, dude. I was like messed up, and but whatever. Woke up. We communicated with John. Like he's like, "Yo, like meet me there around like 1 a.m. or whatever." So we meet him there. mad late, like 1 a.m. at Story. And it was so funny, bro, because we get right to the front of the line.
Oh, you're totally missing the whole entire Nova Scotia part.
Dude, we're not going to go over, like, every little part. So we get there.
And Sorbs.
Yeah, listen. All right, so Sorbs was supposed to come with us, but whatever.
Dude, they don't even know who Sorbs is
We
at this
meet,
point.
we meet Sorbs Friday night. Sorbs
So
is some
Friday
kid that
night
gets
is
orange.
he's Sorbs.
Sorbs, Ryan
Dude.
Sorbs, the man.
He was fighting with this girl on the phone. I was like,
Yeah.
bro, like I've been there too many times. I know what's going on right now.
Exactly.
This is after Treehouse when we're all super fucked and we're just like we see this dude in the elevator who's about our age and Sot's saying that and he's just like, yo, like let me get your boy's snaps, like whatnot. So we get Sorbs' snap and we're just like, oh, we'll hit you up later. So anyways, go on. I don't know where you're
Yeah, no,
at.
so, all right, so we pull up the Story around like 1 a.m.
But
whatever.
we gotta wait though, cause the second day at the Fontaine Bleu during the day,
We meet
Nova Scotia at the
and we
pool
see him
again.
The same exact spot.
Yep.
The
Same
time.
spot, same time.
So
We're like,
funny.
Skosh. And he's just like, no. We didn't say anything. He goes, Boston boys. And we're just like, this one here.
All right.
He's just like, yo. So, he's just telling us all these stories. Like, me and Nora, I'll tell you. This guy was one of the most interesting men I've ever met in my life. Unlimited stories. Unlimited stories. Like he grew up in the same town as Marchands and Mason Crosby, like in Canada, and I'm not even gonna say it because what if his buddy like Marshy watches this? No, I'm kidding.
Marshy watches the Brad Marchand.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
But no, all right, so whatever.
So this guy has unlimited stories. He's there with all of his
Hey,
boys.
dude, we're
He's the
pushing this in,
man.
all right? We gotta wrap this
Sorry.
up. Come on, man. All right, so we pull up the
Anyways,
Story, whatever.
later on, John said he'd be at Story that night. By the way,
Gucci's there, right? So whatever,
yeah.
So we pull up. John's like, yo, like, I think what was it, like 125?
No, he said meet me there at
150,
1.
No, but 150 a person, right? Like, what was it, 125
Yeah.
or
150 a
150
person.
The point is that we pull up there and there's 6 kids, right, trying to get in. And they're like,
No.
500
You have to
apiece.
wait though, because John says meet me there at 1. We're waiting in the parking lot, and out of nowhere, we're like, yo, do you think John's gonna come? John pulls up. He's like, what's up, fellas? Pulls right up to us, and we're just like, let's go. So John pulls us right. So there's like 200, 300 people waiting outside, maybe more.
There's so many people. I mean, it's
Just
Gucci
waiting
Mane.
to get
It's like
in.
Gucci Mane live in a club, so it's like front row at a normal concert, basically.
Just waiting to get in.
That's like
300
really what it is.
people
Like,
plus.
People put that in perspective. Gucci Mane is performing like from the distance from like me to the camera right now. Like we were like this close with Gucci, if not even closer. Like he walked right
Yes.
by us.
So John just takes us. We cut the whole entire line, and that's what he's forgetting. Like we felt like the shit. We're like we are
To be honest,
something.
I'm not even joking.
I
don't
like.
know about you guys. I know I talked to him about it.
yeah.
I don't know about you, Jack. Dude, with John around, I honestly felt like on the most like pimp like baller shit ever. I know that sounds super white for me to say.
The
that.
thing is though, like he let us cut the whole entire
us do,
300
like-
person line right to the front, and he's
All
like,
these
"Let me
people are
talk
like-
to my people. I'll be back in 5."
And he just
We're
gives us
just
a
waiting
head
at the
nod,
front,
and we
yep.
Just, like, the guy just opens up the fucking rope. and we
Opens
just
up the
walk
route specifically for us. Close
All
right
these
when we
people
get
like
in.
Gucci and Versace,
Yep.
John, they're waiting in line like, yo, who the hell are these kids? And we're just like, yo, what's up? Like,
And the craziest thing is, while we're waiting, we hear these guys talking to the other bouncers, and they're like,
Sorry, guys are on the phone. Hold on. We got a quick interruption for Reynolds. Yo, you're on the podcast. What's up? You're on the podcast. What's up?
The podcast.
What are you gonna say?
Old Reynolds on the podcast.
It's a delight to be here.
Alright, so whatever. We get into Lynn.
yeah, they let us in like we're
And
some
that's
type
another
of
story.
celebrity,
Yeah, no joke.
right?
No,
So
like,
we
he
are all
mentioned
looking
his fucking
around.
ID.
Oh yeah. Sorry. So no, before we get in though, we're standing waiting for John to talk to his guys, and we hear these guys next to us, and they're like, "How much to get into the bouncer?" And the bouncer's like $3K
For 6 of them.
for 6 of these guys. Cash, and we're just like, holy shit, we're lucky we got John.
Yeah.
That's all I remember thinking, and I'm just like,
Oh
damn.
my gosh, we paid literally $450 to get 3 of us in, and it was gonna be $50 more for just get one of them, like one of those
Yep.
kids in. that's the difference. Is like I don't even know, like bro, like
I don't know
honestly,
why John
we're
even
cooler-
talked to us to begin
Here's
with.
the thing: we're cooler than those kids. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah,
I'm
those
not
kids
even,
sucked.
No ego. Like,
They were
we're cooler than those
douchebags.
kids. Like each of us, like individually, is cooler than each of one of those kids. But I still don't understand why John was so cool with us, bro. Like I don't know if like we were just like on the same vibe as him or whatever. But he was honestly so fucking dope for letting us in for $150 each. So we get in. We're waiting there for like 3 hours. Talk about your experience, because me and Salt were just chilling.
Me? Oh.
We're next to the dancer. Like this girl's just going ham.
Dude, I was all right. So,
And you're over there, just like, yo, can we move? Can we move? Like, please.
I'm begging. So we're there for like 2 hours straight. Dude, what happened? Fix this.
Dude, it's just fun. You gotta be
Is it?
me, cocksucker, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So here, hold this.
Banged up.
What happened was they're chilling. So there's a dance. So I'll try to explain the best I can. There's a platform here, like this, like here. I'm on one side of the platform, and these two are on the other side of the platform. So for whatever reason, on the side of, so behind me is the bar, and they're just cooling, they're dancing, they're doing whatever, and there is probably 10 gay dudes all on my side of the
Touching Will. They had a thing for Will, you could say.
For whatever reason, what we figured out on this vacation was gay people just have, like, they're just attracted to me for whatever. We don't know why. But there was like 10 gay dudes, and they're
Passing
all
Will around.
just peeling my muscles, just like putting their arm around me, and I'm just like, this whole time I'm just like, get me out of here. Like, I'm just like, guys, like, can we move? Can we move? They're like, why? They're like, this is a sick spot. Oh man, the whole time they're just like, no, dude, like, this is cool, this is a good spot, and I'm just like, no, let's leave, and finally, like, I drew the line when one dude, we're in a circle, and these guys aren't even a part of it. The one dude puts his arm around me and brings me into this gay circle, and there's guys across this circle just grabbing me like this, just
It's
grabbing
just so
my
funny, like,
muscles, and
for
I'm just
some
like,
reason-
oh my god, this
Gay
is
dudes
so
have
uncomfortable.
A real, like, deep attraction for Will.
The whole vacation.
It's so.
I don't know
true.
what
They're
it
all
was.
Just like, hey, like, just all that
It's
just
so
like,
weird.
Guys, can we please get out of here? Like, please get out. It's so funny.
Whatever it is, gay people are distracting me.
No, but no joke. Alright, so John gets in there, like, he gets us in around like 1 a.m. and then we're sitting there. And honestly, it's 2.5 hours go by, and we're like, dude, what the fuck is like going on, dude? Like, where's Gucci? Gucci comes out at like 3:45.
This is after we leave this spot, by the way, because I forced them to leave. I'm like, we have to leave. We have to leave this spot.
Sot was the one who noticed Gucci, dude. Sot was
So Sot's
yo,
like,
that's
Gucci
right
fucking
there.
is
And we're
here.
like, dude, that's not Gucci. Like, there's no way. Like, he's wearing all Gucci. Like, his
I'm like,
outfit's
dude,
all Gucci.
that's him, bro.
Yeah, 100%, dude. And obviously, it turns out to be Gucci. And like, we just watch it.
We walk over there. We get like a front row spot.
Front row seat. Future 42 Doug. Like, all those guys are in there at the club. And then Tory Lanez pulls up mad late.
He
dude.
pulled up very late. So Gucci got there, and we were just vibing to Gucci the whole night. Like, he performed. No, I don't even want to say the whole night, because he performed 3 songs.
Yeah, he only performed 3 songs, but it was still like.
And they were hyping him up the whole time, though. It was so funny because, like, they were hyping up Gucci coming, and we were like, is Gucci gonna come? Is he gonna come? And then he actually came, and we were all pumped about it.
Mm-hmm. It was dope, man. But then, like, Tory Lanez pulled up. He did some shit.
Smoking, like, the biggest blunts I've ever seen anyone smoke in my life.
Yeah.
It was the craziest thing. Like, those guys, like, they were, like, this thick, like, huge.
Massive
It was
ones.
crazy.
Huge. But then, I mean, I don't know. Like, we just end up. going
After
home
that,
night.
no. After that, I saw a very famous porn star on the way out, and I was like, guys, that was a famous porn star.
Of course you missed that. That's her.
That's her. That's her.
That's her.
And these guys couldn't finish their drinks. They're like, "We'll finish my drinks." And I just get fucking buckled.
This whole
Um,
vacation, we were all buckled. All right, whatever. We wake up Sunday morning.
and the worst part was though about that night is we all bought drinks on the way out,
yeah, that
and we
was
were like,
really,
"Fuck!" It's like
really
4
bad
a.m.
timing.
Everybody left, and we're just like, "All right, let's just go." We all just spent $30 each on a drink. We're like, "Fuck us."
Really bad. Whatever. We wake up Sunday morning. Sunday morning, man. Fuck, dude. Like we just.
We were all just so.
This is like 3 days in of
fuck
like
that.
drinking 10 hours a day, if not more. Like we
More,
were drinking
100% more.
12 hours at least.
More. Think about it. We started
More,
at
right,
12.
obviously,
We
yes.
go till 6
Alright,
a.m.
14 hours.
That's
a day.
18 hours. Think about it. 12 p.m. to 6 a.m. is 18 hours.
That is a lot of hours.
Every single day.
Yeah, we were pretty like. This is honestly like the most like drunk I've ever been like in a stretch.
Oh, yeah.
So whatever. We wake up Sunday morning.
And
we're looking for Nova Scotia.
we're
down
all
the pool.
so
we eventually run
fucked.
into
So we're
it down
just
the
like-
pool.
Is that the day that you ordered the Uber Eats breakfast?
Yes, we got IHOP, and it was just like you guys just like we're not about
So
IHOP.
mid. It's so mids.
I'm always about IHOP, and they weren't about IHOP.
It was, dude, because there's no silverware. We're eating the pancakes with our hands like some kind of barbarians.
That's so Not about
Uh,
that. I'm like eating the eggs like by the fistful. Like,
anyways, the eggs are soggy as fuck too. It was fucking disgusting. I was pissed. It was probably one of the worst breakfasts I've ever had in my life. So anyways, we go to the pool all day. We're just looking for Nova Scotia. We're like, where's Nova Scotia? He said he's going home on Monday.
yeah.
And then finally, we run into the Scottish boy, and we're like, where's Nova Scotia? And he's like, he's right over there. And we're just like, no way. We run into Nova Scotia, and we're just like, yes. So we just hear his stories for like another 12 hours, like 10 hours straight.
I mean, dude, Nova Scotia's just
He has unlimited stories that you just want. So there's people that talk a lot that you just like shut the fuck up, whatever.
Like whatever.
His stories were all
Like,
so
He's
intriguing
like, keep going.
and
Please
so
keep going.
interesting. And the funniest thing about Nova Scotia was the way he talked. It was like, yeah, like out of the side of his mouth. He's like, yeah, like my buddy, yeah, like Montreal. Like it was the funniest thing. Like it was the best. Like everything about this guy was just awesome.
Yeah, awesome, dude. I actually ended up playing Warzone with him like 2 nights later. But whatever. Sunday night, dude. Like honestly, at this point, like I don't even know-
We check into the new hotel
Yeah,
because
but-
we weren't staying at the Fontaine on Sunday night.
But I don't even know how we pulled through for it because honestly, we get back to live right, and this is like we actually get Sorbs throughout the night. Sorbs and his girl come out.
Sorbs and his girl. No. This is after we checked into the hotel. Is it not?
Yeah.
We check in
in
the new hotel,
You
we
just
go
said that.
back
Yeah, and then we
to
go back,
live.
And then we end up getting like
Yeah.
Sorbs and his girl come down or whatever. And like Sat was just like, dude, like I'm just like so exhausted. Like I'm gonna go back to the room or whatever. And like we totally get that because like honestly, like
We wanted
forced it.
to
We
do,
went out-
yeah.
We
We
went out and
were
just
like,
oh, dude, like
Our minds were saying, let's go back to the hotel, let's sleep, have a good night, rest, and then go to the airport.
Yeah.
But we're just like, one more night.
one more night of live because Sorbs and his girl pulled up, dude. We had to.
We're
be
like, we
different.
gotta show Sorbs a good time. Like because the thing with Sorbs is like we hadn't hung out with him the whole
At all,
vacation.
We were
But
hyping up,
we
like,
hit
oh,
it,
okay,
yeah.
dude,
Like we would
yeah.
text him, we're like, "Yo, like let's hang out," all this stuff, and we never ended up actually meeting up with him. So we met up with Sorbs and this girl.
Yeah.
If Sorbs' girl sees this, I'm sorry. You are probably the most attractive woman I've ever seen in my life.
Dear God.
So
Well, dude,
so
Jesus
hot.
Christ.
Anyways, so we meet up with them.
She's gonna see this.
Why would-
Sorbs is gonna probably watch this.
Dude, he'll probably appreciate it. Anyways, so we're like, all right, we can get you guys into live. We know a guy. Yeah, we know a guy. So we hit up John, and you tell the story.
John, same deal as Thursday night, same deal as Saturday night story. He just gets us in. But once again, this is where it gets super sketchy again. We thought he was gonna get us through the back door.
Mm-hmm. It goes right to the front.
So on Saturday night and on Sunday night, he gets us through the front. So of course they scan our fucking IDs, and I don't have my ID.
Wait, I didn't know you guys went through the front. That
Yeah.
Yes, dude. So we go through there, and the security guard's like looking at the ID. Basically, it's like anyone with a brain is like,
This is not you.
This is not you. So he's looking at my ID. He's like, is this even you? And John's like, yeah, bro, we got a haircut.
And the thing is, they have the same haircut, but Aiden McAdams on his ID has a huge like
goatee
going on, and Norris just has the
Yes.
mustache, and it just doesn't look anything like him.
Nothing. So then the guy's just like, what's your zodiac sign? And I knew it was Scorpio because it was fucking October. It was
Yeah.
October, and I was like, fuck, dude, like. Or no, was it October? No, it was November. It was November.
Yep.
Yeah, it was November.
No, it was October.
No, it was November. It was
November.
after Halloween.
Oh, you're right.
Yep,
Fuck.
Yep. And I was like, I knew it was Scorpio, dude. For some reason, I knew it was Scorpio, and I wouldn't say it. And I was like, dude, I swear to God, like I have no idea what this shit is. Like I don't even know. Like I don't know this much about.
They're huge on zodiac signs there. Huge.
I don't know why.
Like everybody pays attention
I'm
to
into
them.
zodiac signs to a little bit, like to a certain extent. I believe there's something there, but like they were for some reason like all about like what's your zodiac sign? What's your zodiac sign? Whatever, blah blah blah. And I was like, I don't know. I was like, all right, man, I'm gonna let you slide for now, but like you better get on your shit for the next time. And John was like, come on, man, you got a fake ID. You can't be doing me like that. Come on, man. And I was like, fuck, man. Like, I'm sorry. We got in, whatever. I think it cost us a little bit more. Like,
Yeah,
honestly,
John
when we
upcharged us like an extra 50 each.
because he knew it was
I
like
know you did.
50.
Yep.
Yeah, he did.
He was pissed. He didn't let the girl got in for free. She talked to John and somehow got in for free.
Of course she would.
I mean, yeah, yeah, exactly. Like she was. So,
Dear God, Will.
anywho, we get in, and honestly, it was very fun.
It was just
Like
fun.
I had so much fun, but
Wish he was there.
yeah,
Yes.
not only that, but like.
Pointing at you were
The thing was, we knew we had to wake up. He had to wake up very early. Like he wasn't gonna sleep that night,
yeah.
right? Like they weren't sleeping. They were just gonna stay up until the flight.
Yeah.
And I mean,
When you guys got back, you guys were fucking cocked.
yeah. I mean, it was so much fun that night though. Like there was the flannel. So there's this guy in a flannel going around who's just sprinting around the club. So weird, off of something. He was also one of the people who was like gay, feeling me up.
He's like,
Yeah, it's like, oh, stop touching me.
Stop.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, don't touch me. He was one of those type of people that we had talked about before, and he just kept going up to us, like taking selfies, whatever it was. This guy was so weird.
Here's the story though. So it's us two, and Sorbs and his girl, and Sorbs is like, "Yo, can you take a picture of us?" It's like he's like, whatever. Takes a picture of the four of us, right? He takes 3 pictures of us, and then he's like, "Yo, let's all get in this," and we're like. What?
Wait,
And then they start taking selfies with all of us. We're like, dude, we have no idea who the fuck you are. Like, why are you taking selfies with us? This is on someone else's phone. Like, this is so odd. Like, we asked you to take pictures with us 4. Like, just formal, like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Give us the phone. And he's like, duh. Weird guy. The whole night he's coming around. He's like, yo, you guys single, bro? You trying to get some girls? It's like, you're fucking weird.
That was the night though. We met mad people that night. We met ya bitch.
Yeah, dude.
So we met these 2 black guys, and they were just smoking blunts, just minding their own business. And me and Norris go up to them, we're talking, and Norris, for whatever reason, thought they were famous. Like he thought it was Walk a Flock of Flame, and he's like, "Can we get a photo?" So I'm just taking pictures of these guys. It's just random people. Jack thinks they're famous, so he's like, get pictures of these guys. But they fucked with us so hard. At the end of the night, the guy goes up to me. He's like, "This is my son right here. This is my son." And I'm just like, "Yo, what's up, dude?" And then there was also who else did we meet? Oh, Versace guy. There was this other guy who we were dancing with who was so hardy. He was there like alone, and he was just dancing with us alone, and we're just like so white out of like, I don't know. We're just like so out of place, and this guy was just like vibing with us the whole night. It was so funny. Anyways though, like it was a fun night, but it was just like we're
You know what's
done.
funny,
You
though?
know.
Like, I don't even know Sorbs if you're gonna watch this or not, but like Sorbs is like honestly because that was his first time to live. No, but no bullshit. Sorbs.
He was so appreciative of it.
It was like his first night. It was like us on Thursday night. Like,
Yeah.
Thursday night when we walked in, we were like, "Oh my gosh, like, this is like
Dude,
what it's like." This is,
You
like,
don't even know this.
life.
When you went into the bathroom alone, and I was with Sorbs and this girl, I was like, all right, well, like when he comes out, like you guys just enjoy yourselves. You guys have a good time. They were like, no, we're chilling with you guys. Like you guys got us in here. Like this is fun. Like we love you guys. And we were just like, I was like, word.
Yeah, it was. I mean, dude, it was a fun time. I mean, it's so cool. Like the way I described it to them both times. Like any of you that have ever played GTA, I know this sounds like kind of like queer or whatever, but it's like it was like GTA in real life. Like no joke. Like right outside the Fountain Blue, there was like yachts, like $1 million like yachts, just parts. People just having parties on the yachts. People live on the yachts. They walk into the Fountain Blue. They go to live every single night. It was absurd. Like there was just the outfits you would see inside of Live is like people would be walking around with like $30,000 outfits. Like no
Oh,
joke.
yeah.
Like, easily there was a couple people in there with like $30,000 outfits.
And there was a Bengals player whose birthday it was on Sunday.
Yeah,
And it was Joe Mixon.
I'm pretty sure it was Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon's birthday was on the Sunday that we went there, and we didn't even know he was there. He was in a VIP booth, and then all of a sudden we just see his photo, and it's like, happy
Yeah.
birthday,
Joe
Joe.
Mixon.
And we're just like, fuck. Like, dude,
It's
this
crazy.
place is filled with, like, if you go to Live, you go to Story, you go to
Fountain Blue.
11,
Just stay at the
Fountain Blue. We saw Hulk Hogan on the first
Yeah,
day.
if you stay walking around the pool, like, no way. But no joke. If you honestly go to the Fountain Blue and you just like, it sounds weird, but like if you honestly just chill outside and just wait for cars to pull up, you'll see the nicest cars you ever see in your life. You'll see celebrities that you never see again in your life.
The amount of Rolls Royce Conans there were.
Absurd. It was actually insane. I've never seen it in my life in Boston.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. 100%. All right, so whatever. We get back to the hotel, the airport hotel.
So
night.
yeah, no, that night was very fun, but at the same time, like I've been saying, it was like we know we're going home the next day,
Yeah.
and it sucked so much at the same
No,
time.
Yeah. So whatever, we get back to the airport hotel, and Sot's just like super chilling. He's like, "Yo, what's up?" And like we're all just fucking banged up.
At this point, it's 6:30 a.m. too.
Yeah, it's fucking late, dude. So we end up going out of the hotel hot tub, and there's this
Oh,
this
yeah.
black like 30-year-old woman
Yeah.
down there. Like,
And
30.
the funniest thing is, she was flirting with us the whole time, and then we're like, "Are we gonna go bag this 30-year-old black girl?" She's just like, "Oh, I have a husband." We didn't bring anything up though. She's just like, "Oh yeah, my husband's right over there," and like in a conversation, we're just like, "Ah."
But it was so funny, dude. She was making us like freestyle and do like a bunch of goofy shit, like flirty
Yeah.
shit. And I was just like, I
It
don't know,
was
it's
weird. It was a
just
very
funny.
weird
It
dynamic.
was just so funny. Like it was just
Definitely
like.
a weird dynamic in the hot
So funny, dude. I don't know, man. Like we all ended up going to bed at like
7, at least 7.
It was pretty late.
like 6:30 or 7. You're right, because our flight was like at like.
You guys didn't sleep. You slept for like
Yeah,
30
it
minutes
woke me
maybe.
up, and I think I was about to like literally like I don't think I was gonna make it. I literally like it was bad.
It was bad, man. Like I don't even know. By the grace of God, I woke up and I was like, our flight's in 45 minutes. Like we need to go. Like no, like, Jack.
Nothing's
I was like,
passed.
Jack, get up, pack your shit. I'm gonna call the Uber right now. We gotta go. So we rush to the airport. We get there. We have 30 minutes to get through security and everything to get through. And of course, there's only one thing of security working. Like like the bags. Like where
Yes.
you walk through. There was only one like fucking conveyor belt working instead of 2. So we missed our flight. And we end up like leaving at like 1 p.m. You get your flight or whatever, but I remember you wake up in a.
I woke up and had like a serious anxiety like attack, and I'm just like, I woke up 30 minutes late because I got my flight time wrong, and so anyways, I wake up like 30 minutes late. I'm like, fuck, how am I gonna get to the airport? Like there's shit all over the room. I have to clean this up. I have to do everything. Blah, blah, blah. A million thoughts going through my minds, and I figured out. I get to the airport, and the line. So I'm already late to this flight, and the line was to the back of the airport. like they were saying, like the line, like no exaggeration, like this line would have taken 4 hours to get through. So what I did was I was just walking kind of back and forth in the front of the line. It was a little bit weird if you didn't know who I was and what I was doing. I cut the whole entire line in front of this Latino family who didn't speak English, specifically because I was like, they're not going to know what to say to me because they don't speak English. So it's fucked up, but like I didn't want to miss my flight. So I cut the whole entire line in front of this family, and I felt horrible about it, but I'm like, they're not going to miss their flight, so whatever. So I end up making my flight, and the whole day didn't eat anything, nothing. And like I said, maybe 2 hours of sleep, maybe. And I finally get in the flight, get to the connecting flight, get home. My phone dies. And it died like 10 minutes after I got in the flight. I'm like, Dad, can you call me an Uber? Calls me an Uber. My phone dies. So I don't know where the Uber is. No, home.
Oh.
So at this point, I'm just like, I'm fucked. Like, how, like, I don't know what car he's in. I don't know anything. So, and I haven't eaten all day. I haven't drinking all day. I'm stressed the fuck out. So, I borrow someone's phone to call my dad. And I'm just like, Dad, like, my phone died, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know what car he's driving. I don't know shit. So, he's just like, he's pretty fucking pissed. He's like, you're an idiot, blah, blah, blah. So this girl, absolute saint, gives me a charger so I can charge my phone. And I'm just like, thank the Lord. And so my phone charges. I get the Uber, blah, blah. I get to my house, and I just go straight to bed. It's like 8 o'clock at this point. An hour later, it's probably 9-ish. I wake up, and this complete, like, panic attack, like, crazy, weird dream-like thing. And so I wake up, and I, like, it's so incredibly hard to explain the emotions I felt in this moment because it's unexplainable if you've never felt it before. Like I said, it's incredibly hard to explain, but I'm looking around my room and I don't recognize where I am. I look at myself, and this is what really scared me. I didn't know I didn't know my name. I didn't know where I was, and I didn't know anything about complete loss of my identity. And I was just like, oh my God, like, this isn't, like, what's happening to me right now? So I run down my stairs. I'm like, oh my God. I'm freaking the fuck out, because when something like that happens to you, you're like so scared for your life because you don't know what, like, nothing like that happens ever. So you're just like, what is happening? Like, when you look, it doesn't look like how you normally see things. It looks like almost a dream. And you're just like, holy, like, it is the scariest thing. So what happened was I had a complete panic attack and forgot everything about my identity, everything about myself, everything about pretty much this whole entire world. And it was really scary that night. But yeah, I mean, that's it actually. But it was really scary.
I mean, bottom of the line, man, is like,
when you're on that much, like that, like, you don't have any sleep, you're drinking all day, every day for however many days straight, and your diet is BK, like Burger King, for that amount of days. The thing is, like, we ate BK twice a day, every single day, and we would go like 10 hours straight without eating. It was fucking crazy. But yeah, I mean, if you're gonna take this as a lesson, I guess, just like, don't do that, I guess.
my mic's not working nowhere, which is annoying.
Whatever.
Hold on, let me see if. Yo. All right, this is annoying. Now yours is. Hello. All right, now this is working. All right, so obviously technical difficulties on this first podcast back. I mean, more of the story of Miami is like, we spent a lot of money. we yeah, like we're all still recovering. Truth be told, it has been a month after the vacation, and we are still not in the financial situation that we wish we were in. But it was a lot of fun, and I think that's
I would never take back any of the money that I spent in exchange for that experience. Yeah.
like that's 100%, man. Like the thing is that the whole decision to go to Miami was like so spontaneous. It's one of those things in life where like, I mean, we're planning on going to like Cancun for spring break, and no, I'm serious.
It's gonna be something.
No, I'm like no serious, like no joke, bro. Like these are certain things in life where, you know, you don't know how long you're gonna be on this planet for. You like seriously, you don't know how the fuck. Like we could maybe.
Exactly, dude. I'm such a like experience over money person.
Yeah.
Where it's like I would so much rather have such a good time than have money.
I 100% agree. So we,
Like,
I mean,
obviously money's great, but you like experiences you're gonna remember forever. Money is just in your pocket, and it's just a matter of how you expend it.
exactly. So that's why, I mean, that's why we were so open to like paying whatever we had to have a great time in Miami. We're so lucky to meet John. John's super dope. But yeah, man. So like this was like the majority of the podcast. We just talked about Miami. We talked quickly about like what we've done since the last time. But real quick, I want to talk about like what are some goals that we have going forward that we can hold ourselves accountable for.
For life?
No, like just going like short term, like so short term, like for me, like right now, I'm like really like focused on like working out and like getting my weight up, being smart financially because obviously Miami was quite the hit on the bank account, to say the least. Like you guys honestly have no idea. Like you don't want to know like how much was expensed on that trip for 4 days. 4 days was like we averaged like $1,200 a day, like if not more. Yes, so let's do the math on that. But yeah, so just like trying to financially get on track, education wise again, like school wise, and then also get my mind right on working out. So all right, your turn.
I guess my goals working out was, I guess it's a little bit weird, but I want to, this is so weird. I want to be able to bench 225 in the next month.
What are you doing right now?
215 max.
Oh, okay. Gilly's not even close.
Yeah. I want to finish my real estate course in the next month as well by January 1st. I don't really know what else my goals are.
That's fine. No, that's fine. I mean, I'll. No,
in the next year, I guess.
Just like for us and like for other people that care about us, like hold ourselves accountable. I mean, it's not like.
Okay.
You know.
I mean, I guess that's really like my last goal would be to have like a certain amount in my bank account. I don't really want to specify by the end of the year, but yeah, that's my goals.
I don't want to be too generic about the working out thing, but definitely part of my goals is to be more fit and more active. But I think overall, I just would, I guess, just be the best person I can be, as cliche as that sounds. Just being a better friend and a better family member, you know, like whatever it is down the line. But
I like that. Awesome. I hope everyone. Here's the thing. The only reason why I like mention this part at the end is that like I mean you don't want to. It's okay to aimlessly walk, I guess, like through life, but at the most part, like you want to have always something like focused on. You want to be making sure you're doing something like with a purpose, right? Like obviously when we work out, there's a clear purpose to that, right? You're trying to physically improve yourself while mentally also helping yourself.
Confident. You want to get laid.
All right, so that's Will's reason for it. He wants to. What do you want to say it for yourself? Do you want to say that?
What? It helps me with getting laid. Yeah.
All right, so that's why Will works out. That's part of the reason people work out, I guess. But like, I don't know. I mean, there's just should be a purpose behind every action that you do in your day. And I mean, Jack said it for the most part. Like, we all just want to like make ourselves better. And I hope that everyone's trying to make themselves better as a better family member, as a better friend, if you're in a relationship, as a better partner, whatever that may apply. Like, just you should constantly be focused on improving yourself in whatever aspect of life or whatever you're involved in your life. But yeah, for the most part, we've been going for 121 minutes straight. I'm not going to hold you here any longer. I hope you enjoyed the podcast. I hope you are inspired to go to Miami. And if you do want to go to Miami and if you want to have the best time of your life, please feel free to text us and we will
give you John's number.
We will give you John's number, aka the access to the guardian angel of all partying, and we will make sure that you have a fun time. Like, if you want to go to Miami, you want to have a fun time, understand that, from this podcast, text me, but understand, most of all, you're gonna have to pay the price to have a fun time. But understand that fun time has no amount of money that can be attached to it. There's no price tag that can be attached to that time because, it's just irreplaceable.
For me at least, I would never, there's no price, like Jack just said, there's no price tag you can put on the amount of fun that we had that week or that weekend. You pay for the hotel, you pay for the clubs, you pay for whatever. The amount of fun that there is, you can't put a price tag on because it's just so there. Like, you can't put amount of price. You can't put money towards fun.
I know what you're saying. I know.
I don't know exactly what I'm saying.
You know exactly what we'll say. I mean, it's pretty obvious. It's like, it's almost like, I mean, in your senior year, right? Like, I mean, it's high school in general. Like, dude, like, I mean, I would pay a certain. Yeah, I get that, but like, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, in high school, like, I would pay a certain amount of money to go back in high school, like, not to relive stuff, but I don't know how to, you know what I'm describing? Like, the events in high school, you live once. Miami is like something like our first time into live.
That will never happen.
We will never be able to relive our first time into live ever again. No. Never, ever. So, I mean, there's a certain price tag that comes with that stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. I hope you found our goals inspiring to hopefully inspire you guys to make goals yourselves if you don't already have goals. And if you have goals, continue to accomplish them. But yeah, it's been 123 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll catch y'all around. Peace the fudge out.